2022. Everyone present will be given an opportunity to speak for or against the applications being heard. When given a chance to speak, you will only have 5 minutes, so please make sure to be as clear and consistent as possible. For your information, Committee of Adjustment is a public process. Personal information such as the applicant's name and property address, which is reported at a Committee of Adjustment meeting, is public information. Minutes of this Committee of Adjustment meeting will be received by Thorold City Council at a public council meeting and become part of the public record. Please address all your comments and questions through the chair. A copy of the decision will be sent to the applicant or agent and to any person who files a written request. Please write your name, address in the file for your on the text box. Agencies commenting on applications may request that certain conditions be imposed. Voicing objections to these conditions will not adversely affect the committee's decision. The Committee of Adjustment is a quasi-judicial body operating under the Planning Act, the Municipal Act, and the Statutory Powers Procedure Act, as well as various provincial regulations. Sections 45 and 50 of the Planning Act outline the circumstances surrounding the approval of minor variances and controlling the conveyance of land in Ontario and the prevention of subdivision of land except with governmental approval. Any person, corporation, or public body has the right to appeal either the consent decision or the conditions to the local planning appeal tribunal within 20 days of the decision notice. Does any member of this panel have a pecuniary interest in any of the applications to be considered at this hearing?
Not me, John.
I'm seeing none. May I have a motion? There is no agenda. Was notice given by the Planning Act for confirmation, Madam Secretary?
Yes, sir, it was.
Any requests for withdrawal or adjournment?
No, sir.
And we have no minutes to apply. As the committee members are aware, there have been no reports forwarded to us in time for this meeting from staff. I understand that the reports are simply recommendations, and we can go ahead and hear these applications, yay or nay, or we can defer until January until we have the staff reports.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Mr. Pizzo, go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion that we defer this meeting to another later date because I can't make any decisions without something in front of me.
Do we have a seconder for that motion? We'll have to go through each application and make that motion for each separate application, of course. Do we have a seconder for that motion? Mr. Ravenek, I think.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it one at a time, shall we? Minor variance D1339, 2022, 1202 Hansler Road. Mr. Pizzo and Mr. Ravenek, are you fine with that deferral motion?
Yes, I am.
All in favor? Thank you. Minor variance consent, 13 Sullivan Avenue, D1022, 2022. Motion by Mr. Pizzo, seconded by Mr. Ravenek to defer that to the January meeting. All in favor? Thank you. D1340, 2022, 13 Sullivan Avenue, minor variance. Moved by Mr. Pizzo, seconded by Mr. Ravenek to defer that to the January meeting. All in favor? Thank you. D1341, 2022, 39 Pine Street South, minor variance. Moved by Mr. Pizzo, seconded by Mr. Ravenek to defer that to the January meeting. All in favor? Thank you. D1342, 2022, Lot 113, Pall Mall Avenue, Huntsworth Avenue, minor variance. Moved by Mr. Pizzo, seconded by Mr. Ravenek to defer to the January meeting. All in favor? Thank you. D1343, 2022, Lot 142, Palace Street, minor variance. Moved by Mr. Pizzo, seconded by Mr. Ravenek to defer until the January meeting. All in favor? Thank you, gentlemen. There's no discussion on deferral motions. Those applications plus any others will be heard in the January meeting. Our apologies to the folks from the public that have come to this meeting, but these extenuating circumstances have raised their head.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Pizzo, go ahead.
What were the circumstances? I mean,
No,
this
we
or
didn't get
not?
any reports.
Why?
Well, the planner is off sick, and quite frankly, I don't know anything more than that.
Well, okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Pizzo. Is there any outstanding business that anyone would like to bring to the table? Madam Secretary, anything from your end?
The only, just popped into my head.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, George.
No, oh,
Sorry, George does have something he'd like to raise as well.
Itinerary for the year. That'll probably go at the beginning of January.
not this way,
Yes,
not
go ahead. Go ahead, George.
I can try my best. I'm
Okay.
really here today.
Okay, so the secretary was just saying that our annual stipend will go out to, in her best efforts before Christmas, and if not, in January. Mr. Ravenik, you had something to bring up, sir? Through Mr. Jackson, I imagine?
Yes, go ahead, George. Yes. Okay, John.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
George was saying that the reports that come through the city express the opinions of outside people, and he says that we should have them before we move ahead. Sorry, is that good, George?
I'm assuming that's the reasoning behind the deferral motion.
So,
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Jackson, is that Mr. Ravenik's thinking?
yes.
Okay, good. I see a thumbs up. All right, folks, next meeting is Thursday, January 19th. And is Mr. Ramkisson, is he here for one of the applications?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Ramkisson. We'll see you again in January.
Okay, so it's postponed until January, is that correct?
Yes, that's right. January 19th is the third Thursday, I believe. So you'll get notification on that. The clerk's department, I believe. Matt, did you have something to say?
Just wanted to advise that the application for membership on this committee will be going out with all the other committees this week, likely posted to our website on as of Friday. Will be open until the end of the first week in January, so that the new committee membership or the new term of the committee will begin in February, because the last one of this term is as of January. So any current members wishing to reapply just needs to notify us via email. You can send that direct to me at clerk@thorold.ca. We'll send formal email to all membership as well, but we just wanted to advise you that the application is also up, as well as will be posted at city facilities and have paper versions of it for anybody as well that would prefer to fill out a paper version. But if any committee members have any questions or other questions from the community on positions on the committee, you can always direct them direct to me.
Thank you, Matt. I think that's all for today. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Thank everybody for their support this year, and stay healthy. And we'll see you in January for maybe one last meeting.
Thank you very much.